the Bible informs us of what love is and can be in these quotes. Do everything in love. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil and cling to what is good. Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers over all wrongs. Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins. No one should seek their own good, but the good of others. Love always protects. Love always trusts. Love always hopes. Love always perseveres. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and His love is made complete in us.
All right, Cody and Claire, you come a long way from the police academy. What you thought would be the start of your careers became much more than that. It became the start of a lifelong relationship that you're entering into today. We've known Claire since we moved to West Virginia more than 5 years ago, and her warmth and her joy and generosity quickly made her a part of our family. We've watched Claire with strength and determination achieve degrees and pursue her passions in order to serve others who can't protect themselves. When we met Cody, it was clear that he is a loyal and faithful man who has always put family first. He also has a passion to serve and protect others. If you've spent any time around Cody, his love for Claire is clear. Making her happy is truly what makes him happy. For the last few years, they've been inseparable. The only one ever coming between them for a moment would be their dog, Goose. Who, believe me, if there were a sensible way to include a bird dog into a ceremony like this, she'd definitely be here with us.
What she's doing right now.
Right. She's probably protesting at home. Come home to a mess.
Don't start. Oh my gosh, don't start.
Hi.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks. You look so handsome.
This is like 25 years worth of effort right here.
Good effort.
We look forward to supporting you all and watching your love and your family grow. And your friends and your family that are gathered around you here today, take a minute and look and just take in everyone who's come here to support you. They aren't just passive participants in this ceremony. No, they're here offering their love and support, their prayers and encouragement. None of us stands or falls alone. So God has given us first Himself, then He's given us each other in marriage, and then He's given us community to help us to stand. See, God is a firm foundation, and if you build your life together on the rock that is Jesus Christ, there's no storm that will ever overtake you. So our prayer collectively for you today is a deep and abiding joy that is grounded in knowing God and knowing each other, resulting in a life that overflows with love and service to others.
When I think about the word fate, I think about us coming together. Because when I found you, I wasn't looking for your love, but your kindness and the way you care for others, no matter what is considered the norm, and how you deliberately choose to wear your heart on your sleeve is what made me continue to fall in love with you every day. After getting to feel your love for me, I never want to miss out on another day of it.
First, I love you to death. I promise to continue growing stronger with you until we're old and gray. I vow to always support you. I promise to always listen. I promise to someday quit dipping stuff. Maybe. I vow to love you until my heart stops beating.
And so with that, I have several promises to you. I promise to never forget the butterflies I felt on our first date and the first time you reached to hold my hand. I promise to keep letting my walls down for you and you alone. I promise to build you up with words and to never tear you down with them. And I promise to keep giving everything I have to you, even when I feel like there's nothing left to give. And lastly, I promise before anything else on this earth, to put you first, because I will always be your teammate and I'll always love you more. I love you.
For those that don't know me, I'm Chase. I've known Cody since I think probably the summer before high school. Cody gave this same speech for me about 6 years ago. And of course, if you know Cody, he had nothing written down. Needed a 5-minute notice and completely knocked it out of the park. I've known about this for 6 months. Got it all written down up here, and it's probably not going to be half as good as what he did. But since it took Cody 31 years to figure out all this, I figured I'd spend at least 30 minutes up here talking about everything.
All right, so for those who don't know me, my name is Sophie, and I'm Claire's maid of honour this evening. And for those who couldn't understand much of what the fuck I just said, I'm Claire's Australian sister. Now, to answer the question, how the hell is a random Aussie standing up here? And more so, how did she find herself as Claire's maid of honour? I'm surprised too. I don't know.
Cody's probably the only individual I know that could go somewhere like the State Police Academy. It's supposed to be, this dreaded place, really miserable time. And he comes out with not only his career, but his wife. So, it'll make a heck of a story to tell your kids one day. And congratulations, guys. I love you all.
Next chapter. Okay, so over the year of being roommates, I feel like I truly got a sense of the type of wife that Claire was going to be. Cody, I just have to say that you are one lucky, lucky guy, because Claire is a truly selfless person, and without even trying, she has a way of making those around her feel incredibly loved. And those that she does truly love, she knows them deeply and honestly, and she knows exactly what they need and how they act and ways to act around them to make them feel comfortable or show them how much she cares. We actually made initial contact through this thing that maybe some of the Gen Z people here tonight wouldn't have heard of. It's called pen pals. Yes, we would write letters back and forth from Fort Mitchell in Kentucky all the way to my hometown in Orange in Australia. So after many letters and Skype calls, yes, Skype back in the day, eventually we organised to meet, and Claire got to live out many of her dreams down under, like penning kangaroos in zoos and observing not so alive ones on the side of the road. Wearing a school uniform at my high school paired with a gorgeous pair of leather shoes. I don't know if you still have those. And going to a high school Aussie disco, as we call them back home, and making lots of good friends, I recall, with the lovely Australian boys back home. And Nick and James say congratulations, by the way.
You two were meant for each other. The soft, cuddly, and hard tenacity, take no crap woman. No, actually, they're the reverse. You guys were meant for each other. I love you both. You are my son, you are my daughter, and I love you both. And I welcome you into our family and for years to come. Thank you.
I have no doubt, Cody, that you will be the encourager and protector that Claire needs. And together you will impact so many lives for the better. Well, marriage is God's invention, and it works best when He is at the center. It's often said that marriage is like a triangle, with each of you at the bottom and God at the top. And as you move closer toward God, you necessarily move closer to one another. All right. They said they wanted us to be pretty quick. And so we're going to get to the party. So by the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel and by the state of West Virginia, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What God has brought together, let no man separate. Cody, you may now kiss your bride. Everyone, please stand as I introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.